Something I adore about OKKO is that since it's set in a world of heroes, no background character is truly a background character. Nearly everyone has something going on with their own intensive lore behind it, and such a concept makes this universe so much bigger than just KO. We experience most of the narrative through his eyes, which arguably justifies the goofy fun times to be had in this show. But what happens if you switch perspective? Away from KO, Rad, and Enid, and away from Boxman and Venomous. Would you get a different atmosphere, a darker story? How greatly would things change? Both of these questions make OKKO the perfect franchise for a plethora of spin-offs. So of course it breaks my heart that these questions could have been answered in the sole OKKO anime spin-off everyone wanted during the show's original run, and that we now know the show's team tried to make. The Hue Troop. Red Action Squadron from the future, who kicks ass first and asks questions later. According to creator Jones-Quartey, they actually got close on making this one a reality, and after some pretty resounding feedback, Ian has stated that he'll release some art on this project later on in the week. Now, judging by the poster, this would have been a limited series, a finite number of episodes planned from the start. I'm guessing 10, maybe 20 episodes. The length of other limited series such as Over the Garden Wall and Steven Universe Future. And while this poster doesn't convey much, it does tell me that the difference between this and OKKO would have been night and day. While I'm sure there still would have been plenty of goofs to be had, the desaturation throughout the poster, sans the Hue Troop, is quite the departure from the colorful world of OKKO that we know and love. The characters are slightly redesigned to fit more of an anime-influenced art style, which could feed into the aforementioned interpretation of OKKO being the world through KO's eyes, and KO's influence on others, while Hue Troop could have depicted a much more grim reality. I definitely have a lot of questions about this one. Would this have been more action-oriented? As although OKKO has a handful of great action scenes, it's obviously much more of a surreal comedy than anything else. Would we have seen the likes of Enid, Rad, and KO? As I imagine Red Action's girl would have made a cameo at least once. Now look, I know I already said this with Infinity Train, but if there was ever a chance to make this happen, it probably would have to be through the power of memes. In a perfect world, OKKO would blow up on TikTok, the same way we've had other cartoons in the rotation like Clone High, although its revival was a complete coincidence. But come on, what show has bigger TikTok energy than OKKO? I think it just ultimately comes down to not as many people the show was trying to reach actually had access to Cartoon Network when it was airing, and as it usually goes with those shows, it's gonna need extreme gas if you want people to pay attention to it. But who knows? We get an OKKO resurgence in the near future, and a few years down the road, it can be what Invader Zim was to Nickelodeon, and be the cult classic that fights from beyond the grave, with a new special or two set within the world. Like Hue Troop? But as always, I want to hear what you guys have to say about this. What are your thoughts on the canceled Hue Troop spinoff? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, or tweet your thoughts at Roundtable Vids, and for more of my own thoughts, you can find me at Ostrich Thoughts. I said thoughts too many times. We're also on Instagram. If you enjoyed this video, please drop a like and subscribe to the Roundtable for more great cartoon content. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an awesome day. Ostrich Fox, signing out.